It is Lala here, and you're watching my channel. This is the finished look. Watching Lala's life. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe for me. I really appreciate it, and it'll help me out a lot. Informational way to put your cluster lashes on and to keep them on for weeks at a time, not a couple days, weeks. My lashes last 3 weeks to a month, so, and they're clusters, they're not the individual ones that you go to the shop to get that they charge $75 and up for. So let's talk about what you'll be needing. And I did do another video on this. Let me fix this camera. I did do another video on this, but it was when I first started my YouTube channel, and I said in the video that I was gonna make another video about this subject, and it was because the angle was really bad. Try it again. Take 2. This is from Amazon, and this time I will try to find the link and link it down. This is lash primer. You always will need a lash primer when you're doing individual lashes, or the ones that they do at the store, they use primer too. So okay, and then you'll need lashes of your choice. These are some old ones I had from the last time I put some on, and these are a new pack that I bought. And I like to just use the old packs for when, like, if I'm gonna use this one, but if I feel like I want my eyelashes thicker and I have extra lashes, then I'll go back into the other one. You'll also need tweezers, the slant version, need a curved version. And you'll also need a spoolie. Got a little cotton in mine. And duo glue, holy grail. You're gonna need this, okay? Do not get the green one. I said that in the last video as well. Don't do that. The reason why I'm saying to not get the duo glue that has the green letters is because it'll dry clear, but it'll look like a white cast on your eye. So if you have like if you're a redhead and you have red lashes, or if you have blonde lashes, it would just be better if you got black lashes and just wore the black lashes and use the black glue. Because if you did buy some blonde individual cluster lashes and put them on and used the green glue that I'm talking about, you are literally gonna look crazy. Like, people are gonna be able to see a white cast on your eye when you're talking to them, and they're gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with her eyes? I'm just trying to help you out. Okay, you need a cuticle stick. Yes, I know this is for your nails, but I use it for my eyes too, because that's how we keeping them on for 3 to 4 weeks at a time. So just listen. Our stuff laid out. As I am explaining to you how to put them on, I'm also going to be naming out 6 unwritten rules when it comes to cluster lashes and having them last as long as possible, okay? I already wrote them down for you, and a lot of people don't know about these things because a lot of people don't really wear cluster lashes a lot. A lot of people wear the lashes that, you know, you go to the salon and get and pay $60 to $100 for, okay? I personally don't like them. I don't like the glue that they use. It burns my eye. I know it burns other people's eyes too, and y'all are crazy, okay? Because you know when people get up and their eyes be all red, that's because their eyes were just burning from them using the glue that they're using. And I just don't, it doesn't sit right with me that you're putting something on my eye and it's making my eye burn. So I don't understand how that's healthy for your eye. So anyways, let's get started. Cotton pad. Got a cotton pad, my lash primer. Got that on there. Oh, y'all, I'm almost out of that. I probably got one more set left. And then you're gonna wipe your eye. This is you cleaning your eyes. I always want to start on a clean, dry surface. So once you wipe and stuff, wait until it dries before you start. Put a little bit more. And then you want to just brush out your real lash with the spoolie just a little bit, just to separate them. That's all we're really doing right now, separating. We're gonna take the lashes, take this part off. Gonna put that down. Open your lash glue. And I like to put it in the corner, like that. Then once you put your glue in your container, you're gonna start taking off the lashes one by one, very, very gently, and I'm gonna show you how. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're going to pull it, or push it, I'm sorry. You're gonna push up the lash and then pull it off. Push it up, pull it off. Now, if you had some like these, my old ones, sorry guys, that's old glue. If you had some like these and you see how it's flat, it's like a flat looking compared to this one, how it just looks pointy. If you had ones like this, you would pull it from the flat surface. You would pull it from the back. So you would put your tweezers back here and pull it forward. You see, I'm gonna do it again. You're gonna pull it from the back where it's laying and pull it forward. But you see with these, I'm pushing it up and then pulling. And the reason why I'm doing that is because if I try to go back here and do what I just did to the flat one, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna be sitting here all day. So I have to push it up and pull it out. And then with the flat one, if you have the flat ones, if you try to go up here, like I did with the other ones, you see how I'm having to pull each strand. And then look, when it comes off, two of them gonna come off, and I just broke this one. So this is not even a whole lash. I just broke this lash from pulling it that way. So you have to be very, very careful. Very, very careful on which lash you have, okay? Like make sure you're pulling it off correctly, because all lashes are made differently. I like to pull off at least one row to start with. I don't like to pull off all of them just because I like to know how many or how much lashes is on my eyes. So if I pull off all of them and I just start putting them on, I'm like, dang, I don't even know if I used the whole pack or half of the pack. I like to know how much of the pack I used on my eyes to get the look that I wanted. Now that we have our lashes and our glue inside of our container, we're gonna go ahead and pick up the lash. And also too, y'all, my eye, it's like my eye know I'm about to put lashes on. Like, why are you doing this to me? It's like itchy and stuff. Like, come on now. Also too, what I like to do, cotton pad, put a little bit more of that on there. And I like to wipe my tweezers with it. Just so my tweezers, I know my tweezers are clean, but I also know my tweezers are gonna be able to grip the lash when I pick it up. So, and when you pick your lash up, you're gonna pick it up from the end, or the top, I guess, the top of the lash. So this one has like a little bit of glue on it, which I hate. I actually don't like this brand, y'all, Poppy and Ivy. This is the only brand that the beauty supply I was at had. I prefer either IMV, Kiss or Broadway lashes. I don't like Poppy and Ivy. I actually just came across them this year when I moved to San Antonio, and I'm not feeling it at all. Okay, so you're going to face the lash towards you like this, okay? Like how it's gonna be laying on you. You're gonna dip it, and you don't wanna dip it, ooh, sorry. And you don't wanna dip it a lot, okay? You don't wanna dip it a lot, not too much. Gonna dip it lightly. Okay, so it's like that much glue on it. Okay, you see? That's not a lot of glue. It looked like it because I had it up close, but it's not a lot. So then what you're gonna do, you're gonna lift your eye, and I like to lift my eye with my middle finger. It's just more comfortable. Gonna lift, and you're gonna put the lash in the middle of your eye first, swipe it up, and lay it down. And that's our first cluster on. Okay, and I'm gonna do it again. For the first go around, you're gonna put at least 3 or 4 and 3 and 4 on each eye. You're not about to sit here and try to fill it in yet. You're going to make, basically, you're going to make a pathway for how you want your lashes to look, how you want them to lay. So that's the middle. Okay. I might end up taking that one off because I don't like the way it's laying. I want it here. Swipe and lay it down. Swipe, place it. And then we're gonna go in the front. A little bit in the front, and I don't like mine too close to my corner, so I'm gonna stop it like right here. Okay, so that's 3 lashes. I need this 4th one though to go on the edge so I know where I wanna fan out. So let's try to put that one back. And honestly, this is why I prefer the IMV, because the flat ones are really, they come in handy when it comes to the edge of your eyes. So I'm happy I had some more. So I just put a flat one right there, and you see how it just stayed without doing the most. Like, it's not bothering me or anything. So once you're done, you need a fan. I forgot to tell y'all need this. I'm sorry, okay? If you don't have one, it's okay. I used to air dry. It just takes a little bit longer, okay? Girl be looking grown with her lashes. The 6 unwritten rules of cluster lashes, okay? So number one, no taking a steamy shower, okay? No taking a steamy shower for at least 12 to 24 hours. So I like to steam my face like once a week, once every other week. So if I'm planning on steaming my face, I have to not have lashes on, okay? I can't steam my face at all if I have lashes on. And I damn sure cannot take a steamy shower right after I put my lashes on for at least 12 to 24 hours. Because the glue has to cure. It's gonna tempt the glue to get back wet and just start deteriorating and coming off, okay? Rule number 2, don't get them wet. Don't get them wet ever. It doesn't matter if you just put them on or if you had them on for a few weeks. Unless you don't care about them coming off. Now, if you had them on. Sometimes I do this. I actually just did a video of me washing my hair, and I had my lashes on for like 3.5 weeks. And I was like, oh, these lashes are so old. I'm ready for them to come off. So I washed my hair and I got my face wet in the shower and stuff. And my lashes ended up coming off. And I didn't care, you know. But I knew that they were going to come off once my face got wet. Once I just wet my whole face, you know. All right, it's already coming together, guys. All right, so let's move on to rule number 3. Oh my gosh, this one right here, y'all. I had to learn this one the hard way. And I've been wearing cluster lashes since I was in 10th grade. And I am now 25 years old. So I'm telling you, listen to me when I say this. Do not go to sleep with your makeup on. I don't care how drunk you got. I don't care if you were just trying to take a nap on your friend's couch for a little bit and you just was resting your eyes. I don't care what you were doing. Don't do it, okay? Because it is a 92% chance when you open back your eyes from that nap, makeup, concealer, foundation, whatever you put on your face, BB cream, is going to be on the inner layer of your lash line. And you are going to be able to see when you look in the mirror. You're going to be like, what the hell? That looks so weird. You're going to be able to see when you look in the mirror. And people are going to be able to see it when they're talking to you. Don't do it, okay? I do know a trick to fix it. I might go to sleep on my makeup one day and tell y'all the trick. But until then, don't do it. So I'm taking my cuticle stick and I'm putting it in, I'm just dabbing it in the glue. And I'm gonna go back to the first eye I started on and just dab it at the edge. Just on the edge. You don't wanna do the whole eye yet because we're doing it in sections. I'm gonna dab it on the eye and you're gonna hurry, hurry, hurry. Get another lash, dip it in the glue. And you're gonna put it where you just dabbed the glue at. You put the glue because that's what the glue is for. It's kind of like a barrier. So you don't have to do the little swipe, but you do have to do the swipe once you first start or it's not gonna stay. I'm gonna go back there. All right. And I'm gonna put one more just because I see a little gap. I already see the gap, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in. I'm not gonna even wait to the end. Okay, so we got the end of that lash done. And we're just gonna go back in with the glue and do it on the rest of the lash. And watch me as I do this as I tell you the rest of the tips. Rule number 4 would be do not put mascara on your lashes once they're done. Don't do that. I used to do my mom's lashes as a teenager and I absolutely hated when she did that because she literally messed up the whole thing and would be looking at me crazy when her lashes come off in 3-4 days. And I would tell her like, I don't know what you doing, you know? And I realized one day she was putting mascara on her lashes. And I asked her, why are you doing that if you already have lashes on? Mascara is basically to enhance your lashes. You already put cluster lashes on to enhance your lashes. So why are you putting mascara on them? Make it make sense. First of all, it's a possibility it'll come off faster than what you expect. 2, it's gonna make them look clumpy. Even if they do stay on, they're gonna look dirty, and you can't wash them because you're not supposed to get them wet. So you putting mascara on them, they're gonna look super clumpy, and it's just gonna be mascara sitting on your eyes every night. That's nasty. That sounds nasty to me. I don't know about you. Sounds pretty gross to me. I wouldn't want mascara just sitting on my eye every night. Also, too, when you're in the wind and the wind starts blowing and you have mascara on your cluster lashes, it could potentially get one of the cluster lashes in your eye, like below it into your eye, and you have mascara on your eye. So now mascara is in your eye. Now flaky mascara stuff is coming off in your eye. And you're sleeping with it on and you can't wash it off. You could possibly get an eye infection because you just have mascara sitting on your eye every single night when you go to sleep and wake up, and you can't wash it, you know? I know I keep saying that you can't wash it because that just is nasty. Why would you not want to wash the mascara off your eyes? You just gonna sleep with it on your eyes? Don't do it, okay? Number 5, do not brush them with the spoolie too much. Like, don't do it too often. I'm not saying don't do it because I do it. But the only time I really brush my lashes is if I slept really, really rough, because sometimes I'll sleep really rough and I'll wake up and my eyelashes are like, and I'll be like, oh my God, what happened? I was sleeping too good. So, dab, 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 that glue. Don't brush them with the spoolie too often. Reason being is because you could accidentally brush out some of the lashes on your eye already. You could potentially just, you know what I'm saying, snatch the lash so hard that it like makes your eye burn, then you're like, oh my God, I want to take these off now. And what I mean by that is, like, if you're brushing your lash and it just, like, you know, snags on a lash that's like really, you know, already like on your lash, and it's on your lash, you know what I'm saying? If you snag on it and then it snags on your eye, now you're like, oh my gosh, that hurt. And you'll probably be like rubbing your eye, wanting to rub it. And that's another unwritten rule. Brushing and rubbing your eyes is just, don't do it, okay? Don't do it too often. There's a certain way to rub your eyes. I'm pretty sure most girls know this. When you have lashes on, there's a certain way we rub our eyes. Like, we don't just be, you know? So yeah, don't do that. And then number 6, oh, well, I pretty much said this. I guess that was already in there. Do not touch and pull on them too much. Not saying you can't, because I do it. But I know if I do it too much, I'm asking for my lashes to come off. I'm just asking for it. So when they come off, I can't even be mad. Because why are you touching your eye so much? Yeah, like sometimes, most of the time actually, it doesn't even be nothing wrong with my eyes. I just be touching them. And I'll literally pull my hand off and it's like 3 lashes in my hand. Because I just been over here just rubbing my eye like my shit just, and you know, my shit just immortal or something. Like, you was asking for that. Sometimes, y'all, I'll be watching TV and I'll just be touching my shit. And I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. But yeah, don't do that. Because that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna see a couple lashes come off maybe. For that, it's not always likely. I would say it's probably like a 50-50 chance it'll come off if you're rubbing them. And with the spoolie too, 50-50 chance. But with the shower, getting them wet, mascara, yeah, that's probably like 92% chance coming off. And sleeping with the makeup on, that's just nasty, so don't do it because it's gonna look gross. Like, your eyes are gonna look so nasty when you wake up. You're gonna be like, oh my God, what the hell? You're literally gonna be looking at yourself like you're a mutant from X-Men. You're gonna be like, what the hell happened to me? So don't do that, girl. Okay. Once it is basically probably like 80% dry, and you'll know because the glue will be kind of getting black, turning black. You see how it's a little bit gray? Okay, you see how it's pretty much black, but it's like a little bit gray? That means that it's drying. So what I like to do is leave it alone to dry, the rest air dry by itself, and then I go to the next eye. And this is where I'm gonna speed up the video because you should already know how to do it. Make sure there's no gaps in your lashes, because if it's a gap and you can see it, somebody else can see it too. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to just look at myself in the mirror. I'm gonna look in the camera though. My mirror's behind y'all, but I'm gonna look in the camera. I like to look at both of my eyes and then turn my head this way. But I'm gonna look in the mirror because I can't see in that camera. I turn my head this way, and then I turn my head the other way. And if I don't see any gaps in between the lashes, then I'm good to go. If you do see gaps in between your lashes, then you need to fill it in with more lashes. So you'll just go back in and put more lashes and fill in the gaps. I personally too, see, now that I'm looking closer in the mirror, I do see a gap. I see a gap in this one. I don't know if y'all can see it. And when you see it, it's right here. You can see the inside of my eyelid. That means it's a gap right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put like at least 2 more lashes there, and it should fill in the gap. When you feel the little glue try to like stick to your under lashes, you just go in and snatch it off. The gap is here. So yeah, the gap is filled. They look really, really good. Let me go ahead and dry it. I don't want anything to mess up. Oh, and one more unwritten rule. So I'm gonna say 7 unwritten rules. This is gonna be the title of the video. The 7th unwritten rule is to make sure you get knot free clusters. See this Poppy and Ivy one? You see how it says knot free? Yeah, you don't want knots on there. Just like with your lace, what do you do when you get a lace front? You bleach the knots because you don't want the knots showing. When you have lashes with knots on them, it's just like one of them wigs y'all be buying, or that we all be buying. It's just like that. Like, you're gonna see the knots on your eyes. You're gonna see where you place the lash, and people are gonna be able to see it. Like my lashes, you can't tell that they're cluster lashes. They just look like I probably either went to go get my lashes done, or I have a really good strip on, if that. But you want your lashes to look like they're low-key growing out of your eyes. Okay? If you end up getting the ones with the knots on it, as you like, you see how we just put ours on, and I'm about to show y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna show you these tweezers that we cleaned in the beginning, and you're going to start at the edge, and you're going to lift your eye just a little bit, not too much, and you're going to clamp down with these tweezers. You can go like this too if you need to, just so you know you're getting it. As long as it's like 90% dry, 80% dry, you're good. Nothing should be coming off at this point. But you want to smash it down with the curved tweezers. And if it gets stuck, you can just pull it off. You see it's still drying a little bit, but it's gonna dry, don't worry. If it looks like that, it's gonna dry. I was talking about, so if you get the ones with a knot on it, I'm gonna close this eye if I can. Hold on. No, I'm gonna wait till it dry. Y'all not about to get my ass. I'm about to show y'all. If you got knot clusters, you see when I look down, I'm gonna get closer. You see when I look down, it looks like the lashes are coming out of my face, basically. It looks like I just went and probably got them done. Or, of course they don't look like I grew them out my eyes, but you can't see where I started, where I finished. It's seamless, okay? And that's how you want it to be. So when you buy your lashes, make sure it says knot free, because when you have the knots, when you look down like that, you're gonna be able to see where you put the lashes at. You can't even tell where I put the lash at. You're like, oh, where is it? It doesn't matter if you put it under or over. You're gonna be able to tell, like, oh, oh, I can see that that's not real. That's cluster lashes. Like, somebody's gonna be able to tell that's cluster lashes. Now, if you don't care if somebody being able to tell, then whatever, do you, boo. This is the finished look. Over. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next video, and comment, like, subscribe, share. Sharing is caring. Do that for me. I really appreciate it. Because I am putting y'all on game, okay? I know a lot of people who do their own cluster lashes, and it does not stay on as long as mine's do, okay? So, and I don't like to gatekeep a lot of stuff, so I'm really helping you. So please help me and subscribe to my channel. Comment some green hearts. Let me know if you have any questions that I didn't cover in this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
High volume.
Am I really that much?